Welcome. If you've been thinking about building something, a business, a project, a new direction, but keep circling the same questions, where do I actually begin? What should I focus on first? How do I stop second guessing every step? This video is part of the Dream Clarity Guide. It's not here to give you a perfect plan or to tell you what to do. It's here to help you slow the noise, see what's already present, and get it clearer on the path that's trying to form. What follows isn't a rule book, it's one way of looking, one way of listening, from the inside of the process of building. Let's begin.
We all dream of it, right? A business that actually feels like freedom, not just another job. But with so many options, where do you even begin? Well, today, we're going to map out 5 really clear, beginner-friendly paths to help you find your perfect fit. Let's jump in. It's a huge question, isn't it? Maybe you feel like you're at a crossroads. You've got a dozen ideas swirling around in your head, but no clear direction. You just know you want something more, but the what and the how, they're still a little fuzzy. That's exactly what we're here to help clear up. So think of this as your personal explorer's guide. Before you build anything, you need a good map and a compass. We're going to walk you through a few proven paths so you can figure out which one really clicks with your skills and, most importantly, your vision of freedom. All right, let's start with path 1. This is all about creating something that's uniquely yours to sell. So if you're a maker, a teacher, or just love to create, listen up. We're going to look at 2 amazing models right here. First on the list, digital products. The magic here is literally in that tagline: create once, sell forever. These are things like tools, templates, or guides that you put the work into just one time, and then they can bring in income again and again, pretty much on autopilot. So what does this actually look like? Well, it could be a simple ebook that shares something you know, or some beautifully designed social media templates, or maybe a digital planner to help people get their life organized. The possibilities here are really endless, and they're usually based on skills you already have. This path is an amazing starting point, especially if you're a creative person, a natural educator, or just someone who loves the sound of passive income. Why does it work so well? The costs are super low, the products can stay relevant for years, and you can sell to 10,000 people just as easily as you can sell to one. Okay, now building on that idea, let's talk about courses and workshops. This is where you take your knowledge a step deeper. And hey, you do not need to be some world-famous guru. The key is just to be one step ahead of the person you're trying to help. That's it. And this doesn't have to be some massive Hollywood production, you know? It can be a simple mini course, a live 1-hour workshop, or even just a screen recording with some slides, kind of like this. It's all about packaging what you know into easy-to-digest lessons. So this path is pretty much perfect for natural teachers or anyone who just loves guiding people. The huge advantage here is that you can charge a higher price because you're offering a much deeper transformation for your customer. And that also opens up a ton of potential for other offers down the road. Now, if creating products from scratch sounds a little intimidating, our second path might be for you. This one is all about building connections, creating a community, and serving people directly. First up here, memberships and subscriptions. The idea is so simple but so powerful. You provide ongoing value like content or support, and in return, you get recurring income. This creates a predictable, stable foundation for your business, which, let me tell you, is an absolute game changer. So what could this be? Maybe a content vault that gets new stuff every month? Or a private support group where people can get help and accountability? Or even a club where members get exclusive access? It's really about creating a space where people want to stick around for the long haul. This model is for all the community builders out there, the people who thrive on consistency. And the reward for that? That predictable, recurring income everyone's after, and a super engaged audience that really truly values what you're doing for them. Next, we have what I like to call the freedom springboard, digital services. See, not every business has to start with a passive income dream. Offering a one-on-one service is one of the absolute fastest ways to get cash flowing when you're just starting out. So what could you offer? Well, maybe a 60-minute strategy session, or an audit of someone's social media profile, or maybe a done-for-you tech setup that saves somebody a massive headache. You're basically trading your skills directly for income. It's that straightforward. This is such a fantastic path for anyone who already has a professional skill, or for any beginner who just wants to get moving and start earning quickly. It brings in income fast, you can often charge a pretty high price,
And, this is the secret sauce, it helps you build proof and get testimonials that you can use later to sell a passive product like a course.
Okay, our final path is for all the natural sharers out there. If creating a whole product or service from scratch feels like a bit too much right now, this low-pressure path could be the perfect way to get your feet wet. Welcome to the world of affiliate and referral income. The whole concept is beautifully simple. You earn a commission just by recommending the tools, courses, or platforms that you already use and genuinely believe in. You don't have to build a single thing yourself. You just guide people to great solutions. And this can be as easy as writing a blog post about your top 5 favorite tools or putting an affiliate link in a video tutorial. You could even just send an email to your list with some helpful recommendations. You're providing value just by curating the best stuff for your audience. This is honestly ideal for beginners or anyone who just loves creating content and sharing what works for them. The best part is, you don't need your own product to get started, there's definitely passive income potential, and it's a revenue stream you can build right alongside any other business you might start. Okay, we have explored 5 totally different paths on our map. We've talked about creating, connecting, and sharing. Now, this is the most important part: interpreting that map and choosing your own direction. It's time for a little reflection. So just take a second here and ask yourself, out of everything we just covered, what's pulling you forward? What was it that sparked that little flicker of excitement or that feeling of, hey, I think I could actually do that? Let's get really specific. Just notice what pops into your head when I ask these. First, which model sparked your curiosity the most? Second, which one felt the easiest to actually imagine yourself doing? And finally, which path made you think, you know what, I could actually start this right now? There's no right or wrong answer here. Just trust your gut. Go with what feels light and exciting. And that really brings us to the core message of this whole thing. Please don't get caught up in what seems like the most popular model or what's making someone else a lot of money. A best business model, it just doesn't exist. The only one that matters is the one that feels like freedom to you. Your journey is really just beginning. And to get even more clarity on this, the source material for this explainer actually has a short quiz to help you discover your own dream business path.
You don't need to have everything figured out. Clarity rarely arrives all at once. It tends to show up in pieces. Through attention, through honesty, through small decisions made with care. If something in this felt useful, you don't have to act on it right away. Just notice what stayed with you. That's usually where the next step is already waiting.